Good evening. This is Ken Long at Tortoise Capital. This exercise I call Building Your House of Trading. And the purpose of this exercise is for you to create a working environment for your trading process using a metaphor that speaks to you. And I'm going to use one here that looks like a soccer club because that resonates very strongly with me as a year-round soccer coach, which is one of my highest priorities with my young players. And so I'm going to talk about all the different components of this soccer club and all the facilities that go into making the club effective, and how I think of that metaphor when I'm developing my systems approach to the trading process as a business. So really the whole point of even having a soccer club is that we've got the pitch, we've got the field where things are going on, where there's a goal at each end, there are people that are surrounding this area watching the play and commenting on it, but who aren't playing. Writers and pundits, scouts from next week's opponents watching us, so we've got to always be vigilant and developing new ideas because we're being studied. Surrounded by fans and observers and the people that we support, families, friends, and guests that we're trading for. There's a coaches area and team seating for substitutes or new systems, and then for the other team, same thing. Because we got to remember there's somebody on the other side of this trade trying just as hard as we are to score. This little ready tunnel leads from the ready room out onto the playing field. It's this area where we leave behind everything else except our single-minded focus and purpose on playing the game as best we can. That's the final place where we drop off everything that's not directly in support of what's going on in the field. And we walk through that area. We think of it as the hallway, the Walk of Champions. We've got the motto of the team right above. So like an Anfield for Liverpool, you'll never walk alone. And they touch that just like all the Liverpool stars of years gone by. So there's a strong connection. It gets you into the right mindset, ready to go play or to trade very well. So it's that last little ritual that gets your mind right. Leading into that is the meeting room or the common area where the team holds its meetings and we get together and we plan our last minute strategies and get ready to go. Around this we have the coach's room where he's developing his ideas. We have a training room for fitness and treatment. We have a dressing room where you get ready for the practice area and for the meeting. You leave behind all of the external parts of the world and get into your kit and then come in and get ready to go. In the library and hall of records are the trading journals and the films from previous years, our deep experiential learning base and theoretical base, a quiet room for reflection, a workout room for just exercising, a laundry to take care of business. We have an equipment room that supports the outdoor practice field where we're going to replicate some of this experiences on the field so we can refine our technique. We have an indoor practice facility so we can do that rain or shine. No matter what, we're always ready to be practicing. And so we get the coach's room for his plan. We've got accounting. We have the general manager and the owners, all the head of the organization that are making all the crucial strategic decisions about how we're playing and who the coach is and how we're trading and who the players are. So when I take this into the totality, this describes for me the different elements of my own trading practice. So I work on simulations and back testing and forward testing on the practice fields. I have places to get mentally stronger, places to take care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally, place for meditation, my reference databases and research, the housekeeping and maintenance functions, the coordination area where I'm planning my final strategies, getting my game face on, working hard against the opponent in the midst of all these people that are watching from the outside. There's those players on the field struggling hard to make their goals and to stop the other team from getting their goals, and that's why we play the game. So this house of trading is a very powerful metaphor for me. You've also heard me talk about it in the room, about a simpler one where I have the external world, the practice room, and then the gateway to the battle circle. And so it's a simplified form of this one. This one looks like a more holistic business orientation. But what I want you to do now is to think about your trading process, from admin to planning to finance to record keeping to a chief of staff to research to prototyping, to historical records to preparation rooms, all of this, whatever it may be, whatever metaphor you find to be very powerful as a way to describe the totality of your trading process. Get a sketch on paper and talk through it and see if you can start thinking about how compartmentalizing allows you to address certain specific functions that are part of that larger organic whole. So, the House of Trading exercise, here's mine. I would like you to start working on it this week. Don't be in a rush to get that done. It's important that you're thorough, and maybe you want to do some sketches, talk about it with your trading and accountability partners, and then keep refining that. Try your hand at freehand sketching and see what that does for you. So, the House of Trading exercise, there it is.